Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel, Straight Out of Uranus, where we talk about random esoteric stuff. We've all dealt with negative aspects of ourselves that cause us embarrassment, humiliation, that we struggle with. We ask ourselves, why does this always happen to me? Why can't I stop doing that? Why can't I stop saying that? Why can't I control myself? Well, there's a reason for that. There's an astrological placement just as important as your sun sign, your moon sign, and your aspect sign. And that's Lilith. Lilith is your dark side. It's where your addictions, your insecurities, your weaknesses, that's where they all lurk, all those negative behavior patterns. Now, Lilith is not a planet. It's an astrological point. It is the furthest away point of the moon's orbit around the Earth at the time that you were born. It is sometimes referred to as dark moon Lilith. Now, a little history. In rabbinic culture, Lilith was Adam's first wife. She did not like being subjugated under Adam. She wanted to be a partner. They quarreled incessantly, and so she finally left. She wanted to do her own thing. Adam went to God and said, I want you to bring my wife back. And God said, I'm not going to bring her back unwillingly. She's like, let me just see if she even wants to come back. So God sent some angels to go find her and see if she wanted to come back. And she said, no, I'm perfectly happy doing my own thing. Now, there's two little stories. One of them is she was happy doing her own thing. And another story that she was a harlot and she was messing around with demons and wayward angels, whatever. Anyway, she doesn't want to come back. And so now she is considered this quarrelsome, rebellious, difficult woman. One of the things that the angels did in an effort to coerce her to come back is they said, if you don't come back, we're going to kill your offspring. And she didn't really care. She didn't want children, so it didn't matter. So now, in addition to being this difficult woman, she's also the poster child for stillbirths, infertility, and infant death. When you are examining your Lilith placement, you're going to take a look at two different factors: the house that Lilith falls under and the sign that it falls under. So you might have two different things to read. You'll also notice that, for instance, the first house, or Lilith in the first house, shares the same description as Lilith in Aries, Lilith in the second house, Lilith in Taurus, Lilith in the third house, Lilith in Gemini, all in order. Now, if your Lilith placement shares the same astrological sign with the house, so say for instance you have Lilith in the first house and Lilith in Aries, that just means you get a double dose of those traits. Now, I feel that this information does not absolve us from our own personal responsibility to overcome these weaknesses or to seek therapy to overcome them. It does, however, give us a better understanding of why we are the way we are. And it does sort of relieve that pressure of, why does this keep happening to me? Now, we all have this cross to bear. Every single one of us has Lilith to deal with. So nobody dodged this bullet. That in of itself is kind of helpful, in that knowing that every single one of us is struggling with these inadequacies and these insecurities and these demons that fight us along the way of enlightenment and just bettering ourselves. So seek to understand yourself better, and in turn, you'll become a better person.